So I'm going to give you guys 3 ways to stay looking older than your age, looking stressed out, and being overweight. Okay, I'm going to tell you 3 ways to stay that way. Okay, so number 1, first of all, you're probably wondering why I have tea right here. So I'm about to make this tea right now. But the number 1 way to stay overweight is to change nothing about what you're doing. So, I mean, literally, just continue to not sleep, continue to eat whatever you want, continue to eat Netflix all day and not research what you can do to lose weight, get in shape, eat a ton of sugar. So just pretty much eat whatever you want in abundance, okay? So that's the number 1 way you can continue to be overweight. Number 2 is literally not taking any kind of supplements, not eating any kind of vitamins and nutrients, or eating any of your greens or vegetables, okay? So that's the number 1 way that you can stay overweight. Just don't worry about any minerals. It's like YOLO, it is what it is. We're just living our life. We're all going to die anyway. So just, it doesn't really matter. Okay. And number 3 is not drinking any kind of water with, just not staying hydrated. Okay. So those are the top 3 ways to stay overweight. If you are looking for those are the best things that you can do to stay overweight. But over here, we do things like take our supplements and drink healthy tea and make sure that our hormones are balanced. Okay, so this is what I'm making right now is, okay, so number 1, it's hibiscus tea. And I put cloves that have magnesium, vitamin K, and other anti-inflammatory properties. Same thing with the hibiscus tea. Over here, we like to look 10 years younger than our age. So this is what we're doing over here, but I already told you what you can do to stay overweight and stay looking older than your age. Okay, this reduces stress. It balances out your hormones. The lemon detoxes you. Okay, so, and then over here, we also pair it with healthy supplements. So this is the hair, skin, and nails. This is from SUPPS. It's almost out because I use it so much, but my hair has been growing like weeds. And because I am on the go, I only get about 1 to 2 helpings of vegetables a day. So this kind of helps with that 3rd dose of vegetables that I'm supposed to have. And just because we do live in a very fast-paced environment, with just so much social media and things getting thrown at us, I have this to help me balance out my hormones. So I take this a couple times a week. So that's what I do. And then in conjunction, I also make sure to get 8 hours of sleep. I also make sure to stay hydrated throughout the day. And I also try to eat as many whole foods as much as possible. Nuts, berries. I'm actually feeling called to eat really light. So I also do intermittent fasting. I don't eat meat. I'm plant-based, so I'm not eating anything that's dead. I try to eat as much light food, meaning literally light, like life. Like there's life in the food. So different fruits and things like that. That's why I make sure to have my fruit out. So that way I'm motivated to, a lot of times like we'll hide our fruit in the refrigerator and it's like out of sight, out of mind. Then we forget that it's there. But I have it out. So that way, instead of reaching for chips, I'll reach for, some healthy walnuts, or I'll reach for some mandarins. And this really helps curb the appetite when it's like you're craving something sweet. And it's like, well, might as well. Well, this one's actually going bad. But it's like, might as well have something that has life in it. Okay. So that's what I do. I do a combination of healthy supplements and actually eating as close to the earth as I possibly can. I can't do it 100% of the time, but I try to do it most of the time. So that is what I do. And you want to make sure to do as much as you can eating like this, right? So that way you can live a longer, healthier life. And let's just be honest, when we feel good on the inside, it exudes on the outside, right? Like we have more energy to do things, we have more energy to spend time with our family. Maybe we just feel more attractive because we just feel very energized from the inside out. A lot of times, let's be honest, if you don't feel good, you may not want to go on a date with your husband, or you may not want to get dressed, or you may not want to, or maybe you don't feel confident with your weight and you don't want to socialize and things like that. So you have to start doing things like this in order to, on a consistent basis, in order to make some change in your life. So that's another number one way to stay overweight, stay unhealthy, is to not change anything. Just do what you've been doing. And that will be a sure win to staying exactly where you're at. And to be honest, gaining more weight. So, if that's what you're about, that's what you're trying to do, then perfect. But for those that are into making massive change in their life, wanting to transform, wanting to elevate their life, this is the kind of stuff that you need to be doing, is drinking healthy teas, taking healthy supplements, making sure to have fruits and vegetables in your diet. Even if you eat quote unquote bad, it's like, don't just eat 100% bad. At least eat the pizza and have some fruit later on in the day. Like, just do something for yourself. Make some kind of change. Okay, so if you're interested in these things, you can check my page out. I do have other full-on videos about Inno SUPPS. You do get 20% off if you use my code. On the website, you only get 10% off if you didn't find my page. So 20% off is a really good deal. They have tons of other things on there for men, for women, for hormone balance. There's over like 70 different products on the website. So click the link down in the description for this. But if you're wanting to start right now, this second, I'm sure you have something in your kitchen where you can create some kind of tea. Even just water and lemon is a detoxer in itself. Okay, so, if you are fine with where you're at, then, it's fine. But if you're wanting to take it to the next level, if you're trying to figure out what to do for yourself, these things, these vitamins and minerals, you can get in vegetables and you can get in fruit and you can get from different foods. But if you don't have access on a consistent basis to those, that's why supplements are good. That's the point of supplements. So, this is your sign. If you're feeling nudged to make some changes, then tap in with Inno SUPPS. Click the link down below. And then, like I said, I'm sure you have something where you can concoct a tea. Even if you have, let me see, what's in most people's, you could even do like cayenne pepper, lemon, hot water, right? You could do cayenne pepper, lemon, and even squeeze like any kind of citrus that you have, even if you have like an orange or little cuties, little mandarins. I'm sure you have some fruit sitting at the bottom of your refrigerator right now. Get it out before it goes bad, okay? So again, out of sight, out of mind, it allows you not to eat it, but this is a great method for me because I was like, how do I stop having so much sugar? So I made a change. I put out a visual cue, right? Also a really good couple of books to read if you are in a transition on trying to just massively change your life and, just use little ways and tips and tricks to help you, is visual cues. So when I come home from the gym, before I would be like, okay, well, I earned, the cookies that are in the cupboard. So I would like run to the cupboard. Now I don't have cookies in the cupboard, number one. Number two, even if I did, the fact that I visually see my apples and my mandarins and my nuts, I immediately eat some fruit and some nuts. And 99% of the time, that just takes away my craving for anything that is, fake sugar and things like that, right? Like white sugar and, or just even like starting to eat like running right to the refrigerator and having white bread or bagels and things like that. I'm really trying to stay away from those things for a while. I'm just trying to eat as much life as possible. So if you're on the same train as me, if you're really about that life and you really want to actually make change, these are some things that you can do. Also, I know most people have either olive oil or some kind of coconut oil. So you can also do coconut oil. There's MCTs in the coconut oil. It's really good for your brain. This also is a healthy fat. So then when you combine it together, you are also curbing your appetite. You're getting in the nutrients from the coconut oil. And it also helps you with your metabolism and your digestive system. This is really good for that too. So, you know, I know you got something in your refrigerator where you can create like a little tea, just something. And even portion sizes, right? So I can go on and on. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my tea, but I wanted to get on here and let you know that. Definitely check out Inno SUPPS Hair, Skin, and Nails. And check out my other video where I do a full-on breakdown, and you can actually visually see my hair and my skin and how it's improved. So click the playlist. You can either find me in the playlist or just click on the videos on my page, and there's a ton of videos there. Also, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and make sure to hit that like button, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's transform together. And remember, you literally are limitless. Don't just make sure you give yourself permission to take yourself to the next level, okay? Unlock those self-sabotaging ways, like get rid of them. You are limitless. Every single thing that you desire is somewhere in your realm. You just have to give yourself permission to go after it, okay? Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.